And welcome to part 4 of my Lord of the Rings The Third Age walkthrough. And we just, well, in the last episode we saw a cutscene here, and we are now moving on, as always, to more interesting things. Ah, you see, I didn't say bigger and better that time. So we're now in some sort of weird kind of forest. Yeah, okay. Learning skills. I'm pretty well acquainted with how to do that. Ah, now there's a big thing here. Now, there wouldn't be a big thing there if there wasn't something at the top of the big thing. That tends to be this kind of video game logic that they employed in this type of game. And I'm crashing into the pillars. Oh, okay. Battle? Battle. Against two orc grunts. Or orc, what are they? Orc sword warrior. So, they'll probably just die in one hit. And the reason I'm spamming the skill points is because I want them to learn stuff. That's my reason. Thank you for that, Berthor. Ooh, Berthor got some Gondorian steel greaves. And King's Fallout. One of two light altars cleared. Defy Shadowfile. Okay. And what we're here for. The Elf Stone. Elf enchantment, that is going straight on Berthor. And so's that. Okay. So, not really much else to talk about other than we've just gone up the big thing, and we are now just kind of, exploring in the wilderness. No, nothing there. And Berthor, would you please stop getting hung up on rocks? More Defy Shadowfile. Not particularly useful, but, it's there in case I would ever need it, which I probably won't. Actually, let's just see what it does. For a short duration, resistance to shadow spirit power. It's not bad. Oh, and Berthor leveled up. Constitution. Because he kind of will need it a little later. And more trolls. Slime of Orthanc, and a battered steel helmet. Oh yeah, that's for Berthor. Now we can look even more grumpy. To the next area. Ah, now this is where we were. If you remember when we fought the captain with the flag over there, and we started somewhere over there, this was that big building that we passed under, and now we're passing over it. I like how games circle around like that to utilise the maximum amount of resources for the littlest amount of space. It's so cheap. Anyway. What does that do? Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. Equip. Listen, how much armor does that give? 19. Right. His leather tunic, which protects his entire, like, all his vital organs, is worth 13. Why is that worth 19? I don't know. And we'll save up. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. So yeah, now this is going as I planned. Just in the last or the first few videos, I was getting my ass literally handed to me because of those stupid wildmen just constantly killing me. And then I accidentally clicked new game one time and just okay. You with the staff die. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And wow, Idril needs some constitution really badly. Better heal up first though. Well, that was okay. Yeah, those orcs aren't going to do crap to Berthor. And another thing about the AI in this game, the AI goes for the person in your party who has the most health. That's why they were attacking Berthor. While Adriel and Elagos pretty much spam attacks on the remaining orcs. Die. I love that move, Loudwater Fury. It's so orc killing. And so is Orc Bane, but not as much killing. Because I mean, like, Loudwater Fury did 400 damage and his Orc Bane only did 300, so, you know. And no one leveled up. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that was very good what Idril got. Thank you. You see that? 71 armor. 71. And look what our previous one was. 14. So 71 is much, much better. Simple math. And it matches her skirt, which is also nice. Water protection. That's also going on Idril. Spoil leaves. Da, da, da. Anything else? No? Okay, that's it. Moving on. And we are now into the dark, dark crossroads. Sorry for sounding so creepy there, but I mean, look at the environment. And oh, it's gonna make me fight a random battle, isn't it? Yes, it is. Crap. Well, I know you'll die from that. And you'll also die from one hit, so you know. And now it's 3 versus 1. How fair. $280 damage isn't bad, but it's not particularly good either. Oh, that is critical hit for that. And Elagos leveled up. Even though come a few more minutes essentially and I won't be using him. Sorry about that. I think Constitution. Because he really needs it. So does Idril, but then now she's got that armor, she's pretty much invincible for the next probably a few episodes, maybe 5 or 6 episodes. So, you know, please don't make me fight another random battle. Oh. Oh. Well, it's not as bad now, but I thought it was much more screwed. Nice critical there, Elaghost. Okay, Barathor is hurting. He is quite dead. This is not real. Better heal Barathor before he dies. Kill him. I'm seeing no more from that orc. Can you imagine how difficult this would be on hard? Can you imagine? I think Elaghost may die, so I really don't care. And that's you dead. Now for this final orc veteran. Another nice critical. Oh, we have so won. Well done, Elaghost. Okay. Let us continue on with the killing. Right, now this is when they introduce you to the multiple enemies. Rather than just 3, we have 4 to fight. But it's not as bad because 2 of them are crap, so, you know. I mean, 1-hit deaths are not really a problem. Stop killing Adriel! You can just attack Barathor. Okay. Attack. Such a stupid attack. I think we'll probably level up from that, because that was a harder fight. That's 1. Just Barathor? Alright then. The Joe got a nice pendant. Oh, and she did level up. The mates didn't notice. Just 1 to everything. Adriel, Constitution. You need it. Oh, so it increases. That's good. Okay. Lambas. Anything else in the area? I do not know. Nothing there. Where? Where am I going? I think there's something in... Yeah, there is. No battle! Oh, cloak for Elaghost. Alright then. Add some armor, so... may as well. That's kind of how I operate in this game. If it has the most armor and the most damage of any of the other items, it tends to be the best. So, yeah. I also kind of go by the star system, but the star system is not as accurate. Because it doesn't take into account player preference, so, you know. Sun flare effect! Oh, this is already won. I mean, whatever. One hit. You suck. And we pretty much win. Yeah, we pretty much win. Because all the enemies are now dead. Yay! Elagos leveled up! Israel got a nice new tiara. So that was the orc that stole the map from the cutscene. Found all artifacts. Right, I'm going to save that artifact for later. Oh no, no. Okay. And back we go. Into the creepy crossroads. Yeah, if you hadn't killed that orc and got Elrond's map back, then it'd be around here that you get a wee notification saying, if we don't find a map, we will wander in the wilderness forever. So you kind of needed to do that for the main story. Right now, it's about here. Ooh. That we get our fourth party member, Elagos' friend, the dwarf. So yeah, he's actually in the cave, and or this wee mound. You'll see that in a second. I reckon 3% complete, maybe. Yeah, 3%.
Ah, fresh tracks. The dwarf came this way.
He is heavy for one so small.
I'd be careful not to say that around him.
Quiet! Both of you. I hear something.
Do you, Berethor? Do you?
Well, Ranger, it's about time.
Yep. This is our boss fight for this little bit of the story. A cave troll! Or Sean Bean says, they have a cave troll. Now, Hadhood is going to replace Elagos in our party, and you'll see why. Yeah. Basically, this guy has about 2,000 health. Now, if you imagine that most orcs have maybe 400, that's a lot of extra health. Shattering Strike. You would think that would do a lot more damage being hit in the face by a club that's like twice his own size. But whatever. Dwarven Cleave! And basically for this, the rest of this battle, Idril's going to be healing everyone else when the troll attacks. Again, you would think that would do much more damage, but whatever. And yeah, this troll can take quite a beating. And yeah, Hadhod starts off with a decent-ish amount of health. And actually, I think I'm going to use Berthor for Company Might to give us some extra damage on this guy. Just, you know, because. Getting really sick of beating the crap out of this troll. Doing more damage. Please. Haha, you missed. Now I think Hadhod's next attack will finish this off, but yeah, Hadhod should finish this off. Or Hadhod, whatever. I'm gonna learn Cleaving Wound. Hadhod got new stuff, and some Waters of Lorien. Find the dwarf. Thank you. Okay, switching characters. And no thank you. Okay. Berthor. Strength and Spirit. And Hadhod. That. And you'll see why I'm giving him all that extra spirit in a second. You will see. It'll become... Ooh, Hadhod stuff. It'll become very obvious. Define Water File. Fresh Athelos. That is going to be quite useful in the next battle we're going to fight. And once we've fought said battle, I will probably end the episode off. Maybe. Yeah. So we have our... Basically, this team of Berthor, Idril and Hadhod, they're going to be with us for probably the next 20 or so episodes. Ish. Yeah, I can't really think of any... I mean, later on, we might swap them out, but this is pretty much going to be our team for the duration of most of the game. Rusts of Moria. Now, that is not the best of its kind. Basically what Rusts of Moria does... Ooh, save point. Sorry. Basically what Rusts of Moria does is it takes away enemies' armour. It's not the best of its kind. There is another called Morgul Decay, because Rusts of Moria takes away 50% of an enemy's armour, and Morgul Decay completely takes away an enemy's armour. So they both have their uses, but I think Rusts of Moria is like from... I assume they put that in there for mini bosses, and Morgul Decay in there for the major bosses. I don't know though. I'm not a game designer, so you can't really quote me on that. Find Moria's Westgate. Thank you.
Look! Elves prowl the shore. Get them all! What is this thing? Prepare to fire! Fire!
Okay. And this is our level boss, the Watcher in the Water, as I said earlier. So, you can't attack him with melee attacks, you can only attack him with ranged, so that's just what we're going to do. Alright. And we'll swap him out for Elagos because he has a bow, obviously. And Creature Bane. These are probably going to be the only battles I'll use Elagos for. Would be the ranged battles, I think. That's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, as you can see, imagine this on hard. Imagine me trying to do this on hard. It would be impossible. Now Hadhod has this, Rending Fury. Quite nice damage, 400 damage. Yeah, this guy has about 3000 health, so it's going to take a lot to kill him. Creature Bane! Nice critical there. Yeah, that's not as bad as Reeking Spout. Reeking Spout is a lot worse. Aim at him. Double critical. And we learned Pierce Might. Right. I think I'm gonna get some items. That'll do. I knew he would do that. Why did I know he would do that? Just make my life difficult. Creature Bane! Yes, Elaghost. Flaming Fury! I think that might kill him. That might have killed him, I don't know. Yeah, that's him dead. And Elaghost leveled up. And so did Idriel! And so did Hadhod! And Berthel didn't, but anyway.
Watch out! Those tentacles are powerful!
Excellent. They're digging away in.
He has opened the gate!
I knew he was good for something.
And we are now in Western Moria.
Stand back. It shall be a dwarf who first enters Moria. The rumors are true. Balin has failed. My people have failed.
This fight took place decades ago. Their bodies returned to dust.
These great dwarf lords stood here for thousands of years, Elf, and this abomination took place before them. I do not find that amusing. Some small measure of their great power remains hidden here. I can feel it.
Let me help you reclaim it. For your people.
Well, how nice of you, Idriel. And I think that'll pretty much do it for this episode. Yeah, so comment and subscribe for more, and I've been the Bender Guy. Goodbye.